The history of Guatemala is a rich tapestry of ancient civilizations, Spanish conquest, colonial rule, and modern-day struggles for political stability and economic development. Here is a comprehensive overview of Guatemala's history, from its pre-Columbian origins to the present day. Before the arrival of the Spanish, the territory of present-day Guatemala was home to the ancient Mayan civilization, which flourished from around 2000 BCE to the 16th century CE. The Mayans built sophisticated cities, developed a hieroglyphic writing system, and made significant advances in astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. Their legacy is evident in the numerous archaeological sites, such as Tikal, El Mirador, and Quirigua, which are scattered throughout the country. In 1524, the Spanish conquistador Pedro de Alvarado led the invasion of Guatemala and subsequently defeated the indigenous Mayan populations. This marked the beginning of Spanish colonial rule, during which Guatemala became part of the Viceroyalty of New Spain. The Spaniards imposed their culture, language, and religion on the indigenous population, leading to a blending of European and indigenous traditions. Guatemala gained independence from Spain in 1821, and subsequently became part of the short-lived Mexican Empire, before joining the United Provinces of Central America. However, political instability and power struggles characterized the early years of the independent Guatemala, ultimately leading to the dissolution of the Federation in 1838, and the establishment of the Republic of Guatemala. Throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, Guatemala experienced cycles of political upheaval, military dictatorship, and social unrest. The country's land tenure system, which disproportionately favored large landowners and foreign corporations, led to widespread poverty and inequality among the rural indigenous population. This disparity fueled social discontent and revolutionary movements, culminating in the 1944 revolution, which overthrew the authoritarian regime of Jorge Ubico and initiated a period of democratic reforms. In 1954, the United States-backed coup deposed the democratically elected government of Jacobo Arbenz, and installed a series of military dictatorship that engendered civil conflict, human rights abuses, and social inequalities. The ensuing decades witnessed brutal civil conflict between the government and left-wing guerrilla groups, resulting in widespread human rights violations and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of indigenous people. The Civil War, which lasted from 1960 to 1996, ended with the signing of the peace accords, which paved the way for political and social reforms, as well as the demobilization of the guerrilla forces. The peace process also led to the establishment of the United Nations-mandated International Commission Against Impunity in Guatemala, CICIG, charged with investigating and prosecuting corruption and organized crime. In the 21st century, Guatemala continues to grapple with the legacies of its tumultuous past, including issues of poverty, political corruption, and social unrest. The country has seen progress in strengthening its democratic institutions, promoting human rights, and enhancing judicial independence. However, Guatemala still faces significant challenges in combating crime, improving social inclusion, and fostering sustainable economic development. In conclusion, the history of Guatemala is a testament to the resilience of its people and their ongoing struggle for social justice, political stability, and economic prosperity. The country's historical trajectory reflects the enduring impact of colonialism, social inequality, and armed conflict, as well as its continued efforts to build a more equitable and peaceful future for all its citizens.